JK Rowling, the pariah of progressives, the Lucifer of the left, the tyranniser of trans people. No, that's about all I've got. Is in trouble yet again for pissing off the they-them people. I had this article sent to me yesterday about Emma Watson presenting an award at the BAFTAs, whatever the that is. Emma Watson's that weedy little scrub that played bloody Hermione in Harry Potter, or whatever. And we will have a look at it and why she is so pissed off right after this quick sponsor. If you think today's technology is bad for privacy, virtual reality will be a nightmare. Along with being addictive, virtual reality is perfect for tracking everything a user does, sees, and feels in the virtual world, which will all be used to tailor laser-targeted advertisements towards them. This is why I won't get online without VirtualShield VPN. Otherwise, my private data can be vulnerable to tech companies and hackers. I highly recommend VirtualShield. Obviously, they're a long-time sponsor of the channel, and they are just great. VirtualShield are offering 50% off this month, plus a free 30-day trial for all new customers. Just go to hidewithbear.com or click the link below to start your trial today. Okay, so the dailymail.co.uk says BAFTA 2022 Film Awards. I'm here for all the witches! Harry Potter star Emma Watson slams JK Rowling amid transgender row at returning show. The actress took to the stage to present Outstanding British Film, with host Rebel Wilson saying she calls herself a feminist, but we all know she's a witch. Rebel Wilson's that really fat, goofy Australian actress who's not really that fat anymore. Emma emphasised, I'm here for all the witches, which many viewers took as a jibe at Harry Potter creator JK Rowling. JK's previous comments about transgender issues have been branded transphobic by some fans. Yeah, whingers. In June 2020, she took to Twitter to criticise an opinion piece that used the term people who menstruate instead of women. In September 2020, it was revealed that the villain in her latest book is a male serial killer who dresses as a woman to slay his victims. Oh, well, if that is not transphobia, no one who ever dressed up as a woman could be a serial killer. Emma Watson appeared to slam Harry Potter author JK Rowling as she took to the stage at this year's BAFTA Film Awards on Sunday. Doesn't BAFTA sound like an insult? Hey, come here, you punsy BAFTA. I think it's like the British Academy of Film and Television Association or some shit like that. The actress 31, best known for her role as Hermione Granger in the film adaptations of Rowling's books, took to the stage to present the award for Best Outstanding British Film. When she was introduced by host Rebel Wilson, Rebel said, here to present the next award is Emma Watson. She calls herself a feminist, but we all know she's a witch. You're so funny and goofy. Emma then emphasised, I'm here for all the witches. Viewers at home saw the comment as a jibe at the Harry Potter creator and took to Twitter to praise the actress. Oh, I bet they did. I bet there was a bunch of people with pronouns in their bloody bios that took to Twitter. One wrote, I'm here for all the women. Sly little dig at JK Rowling there, Emma Watson. Another echoed, live for Emma Watson, throwing subtle shade at JK Rowling at the BAFTAs. Hashtag LGB with the T. Hashtag JK doesn't speak for me. A third chimed in to add, was that a jibe by Emma Watson at JK Rowling? What a queen! Hashtag fuck right off. Rebel took aim at JK earlier in the night as she joked about her recent weight loss, referring to a picture of her at the 2020 ceremony that appeared on screen. She quipped, that was me 2 years ago and since then I've done quite a transformation. I hope JK Rowling still approves. Yeah, I don't think she's got a problem with fat, Rebel. I think she just sort of believes that women are women, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's like that Posey Parker campaign. You know where she put up the billboard that just has the dictionary definition of woman, which is adult human female? So many people got triggered over that. Apparently it was hate speech. Stating facts is hate speech. Other viewers, though, criticised Emma and BAFTA host Rebel for bowing to the woke mob by using the primetime show on BBC One to lay into Rowling. Watson is best known for her role as Hermione Granger in the film adaptations of Rowling's books that has made reputedly her £65 million or $85 million. See, look at that, you ungrateful little skank. She set you up, she gave you your first massive role, and you made $85 million out of it. And you got to throw shade at her because she has an opinion, a widely held opinion. One viewer tweeted, she should count her lucky stars JK Rowling stuck with her. She owes her a heck of a lot. She needs to stop biting the hand that feeds. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Another wrote, Emma Watson, a woman, the feminist that can't define what a woman is. The one that is famous because of JK? Yep. Sing it. Sing it. Praise! Yes, Queen! The jabs come after JK's statements on transgender issues were branded transphobic by some fans. The controversy surrounding her began after she tweeted about biological sex, leading to backlash and subsequent cancellation from the trans community. In June 2020, she took to Twitter to criticise an opinion piece that used the term people who menstruate instead of women. Then she continued with a thread discussing biological sex. And you can't have that. You can't be discussing reality because, the science, the science disproves reality, because gender is a social construct. It's all in the way you feel, and that's why you need to wear a dress and get your hair permed and put on makeup. Because it's a social construct and it's about how you feel inside. She later clarified that she respects every trans person's rights to live any way that they feel is authentic and comfortable to them, and went on to say she would march if you were discriminated against on the basis of being trans. At the same time, my life has been shaped by being female, she said, the Associated Press reported at the time. I do not believe it's hateful to say so. So here she is saying, listen, you live your life any way you want, I will support you, I will stick up for your rights, but this is my opinion. And all of a sudden she's a pariah because she has the wrong opinion. I mean, I've never seen such an example of groupthink or hive mind than this modern they-them crowd. It's pretty scary. Then in September 2020, she faced renewed calls of transphobia after it was revealed that the villain in her latest book, Troubled Blood, written under Rowling's pseudonym Robert Galbraith, is a male serial killer who dresses as a woman to slay his victims. Well, so what? She makes up all kind of fanciful characters. But anyway, as if that's never actually happened. There's been plenty of serial killers and sexual assaulters who dress up as chicks. What about that Hitchcock movie where the son dresses up as his dead mum and proceeds to kill a bunch of hot chicks in his motel? Is Hitchcock transphobic now? Psycho, that's the one. Psycho by Hitchcock. So anyway, what were these crimes that JK Rowling committed via Twitter? Well, it turns out on International Women's Day, she made tweets such as, apparently under a Labour government, today will become We Who Must Not Be Named Day. And that's a fair point because it doesn't seem that any progressive can actually define what a woman is, other than, it's someone who identifies as a woman. Well, that's not a description. What if I feel like a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Would that make me a transrexual? She fires off another one at some Labour MP. This morning you told the British public you literally can't define what a woman is. What's the plan? Lift up random objects until you find one that rattles? She also said, someone please send the Shadow Minister for Equalities a dictionary and a backbone. Hashtag Happy International Women's Day. Someone replies, you really want your legacy to die on this hill, JK Rowling? And she says, yes, sweetheart, I'm staying right here on this hill, defending the right of women and girls to talk about themselves, their bodies and their lives in any way they damn well please. You worry about your legacy and I'll worry about mine. Fair point, I agree. You see, the thing about hills is when you're on top of them, you've got the high ground, and the little whinges at the bottom have an uphill battle. So eat shit. And this was by far the most juicy. So Vaush, the champion socialist bread tuber, the trans rights activist, on International Women's Day said all JK Rowling had to do was shut the up, and she could have been almost uncritically beloved for like a century. Women, be quieter and start apologising challenge. I mean, really? On International Women's Day, you're going to say to a woman, shut the up and stop expressing your opinion. Hey Vaush, Mr. Trans women are women. Do trans women have to shut the up too? Or can they say what they think? Is it just JK Rowling because she doesn't align with your opinions? Listen, bitch, it's International Women's Day, and if you know what's good for you, you shut the up and listen to me, a man. I mean, how is that not misogynist? That is zero self-awareness right there. So anyway, JK Rowling responds, what you and your ilk fail to appreciate is how tediously familiar I find your tactics. I had a violent ex-husband who used to tell me my life would be great if only I'd comply. But you're making the same mistake he did. Women like me can't be bullied out of resistance. Yeah, no shit, because she's worth like billions of dollars. And she does not give a about Vaush. She states her opinion, she's a proud woman, she's a proud feminist, and I can't believe I'm sticking up for a feminist here. This is not like Bearing. But anyway, here we are. We go full circle sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you later. Ta-ta, goodbye.